Okay, let's dive right into this explainer, mapping out the incredibly magical story of Leo. He's a really curious kid from a place called Sunbeam Valley who basically just dreamed of flying. It's a gorgeous narrative that uses a classic hero's journey to map out some truly profound lessons about connection, all while building up a vivid world with some surprisingly high stakes.
You know that feeling of looking up and just wondering what is actually hidden above those clouds? That one simple question drove Leo's curiosity every single day. And it instantly hooks us, right? It taps into that completely relatable thirst for discovery and adventure. I mean, every great journey starts with a question, just looking up and wondering what else is out there.
Well, he gets his answer out of nowhere. Leo is just minding his own business flying a kite when suddenly a tiny golden bird lands right on his shoulder and delivers this urgent call to action. The Golden Cloud Castle needs help. And before he can even process what's happening, the bird opens a shimmering cloud portal, and swoosh, he's swept right into the sky. Talk about a sudden change of plans.
And this part of the story brilliantly illustrates the breathtaking world building of this kingdom. We're talking floating gardens, rainbow fountains, literal flying fish darting through the air, and magical cloud animals absolutely everywhere. It's this total wonder of a place that sparkles like a giant golden star.
But, as we all know, perfect worlds rarely stay perfect for long. What's really interesting here is how the Queen of Clouds raises the stakes. She reveals that without their power source, the sun crystal, this glowing magical paradise is fading fast. They're facing a dim, sad, and permanent freezing darkness. If they don't get that crystal back, the clouds are going to go dark forever. To help him out on this quest, the Queen hooks Leo up with the Sunshine Compass. It's this incredibly cool, magical device literally forged from sunlight, designed to point directly toward lost magic. So now he's geared up and officially starting his classic hero's journey. But let's be real, navigating a magical cloud kingdom is pretty dangerous work.
And every hero needs a loyal team, right? Leo's first recruit is Fluffy, a magical cloud rabbit who literally bounces on the wind. Because honestly, if you're navigating dangerous terrain in the sky, you absolutely want a wind-bouncing rabbit as your local guide. Fluffy brings this instant sense of joy and kinetic energy to the whole trip.
Next up to complete the trio is Sparkle, a tiny, magical flying unicorn. Because, of course there's a flying unicorn. Now the Fellowship is fully assembled. Leo, Fluffy, and Sparkle are united by this common goal, to save the kingdom, and they're ready to dive headfirst into the unknown together.
Look at how fast this timeline builds the tension. Minute 1, Leo was safe at home, getting swept through that portal. By hour 1, they're crossing these incredibly dangerous floating cloud bridges. Hour 2, they're navigating past majestic rainbow waterfalls. And by hour 3, the compass leads them straight to the belly of the beast, a glowing cave inside the very ominous-sounding Thunder Mountain. They are literally at what they think is the villain's doorstep. But here is where the story executes a brilliant empathy pivot. Instead of finding some terrifying monster guarding a dragon's hoard, they find Nimbus, a cloud giant holding the missing sun crystal, looking absolutely heartbroken. All that intense dread they built up just completely evaporates, changing the entire tone of the narrative.
And the crucial point is right here. Nimbus softly confesses that he only borrowed the crystal because nobody wanted to play with him. That completely drops the tension. It reveals that his actions were driven entirely by loneliness, not malice. The giant didn't want power. He was just desperately lonely.
Leo completely diffuses the situation with this deep, disarming empathy, telling him, "You don't need magic to make friends." Fluffy and Sparkle immediately jump in, offering their friendship and promising future adventures. They resolve this massive conflict through sheer inclusion, without fighting a single battle. This sets off an amazing chain reaction. Step 1, they return the sun crystal to the castle tower together. Step 2, boom! A massive wave of golden light shatters the darkness and spreads across the entire sky. And Step 3, the cloud gardens instantly bloom again and the rainbow fountains sparkle. The kingdom is glowing brighter than ever, and everyone is cheering for Leo and his brand new friends. The next morning, Leo wakes up safe in his own bed, naturally wondering, was that all just a crazy, vivid dream? But then, resting right there on his windowsill, he spots a single, tiny golden feather. This amazing piece of physical evidence acts as a heartwarming anchor to the magical reality he just lived through. Which brings us to the profound moral of the source material. True friendship shines brighter than any treasure, and kindness can light up even the loneliest heart. The crystal powered the castle's light, sure, but it was Leo's compassion that actually restored the true radiance to the clouds. empathy, and connection really are the greatest treasures in any adventure.
To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought to take out into your own world. Think about the spaces you navigate every day. Who is the nimbus in your office or your neighborhood? Someone acting out simply because they feel invisible. You don't need a magic compass to find them, just a willingness to say hello. So who can you share some kindness with today? Thanks for exploring this with me.
For more interesting videos, subscribe our YouTube channel